Welcome to class for the day. We are doing a sprint. Are you surprised? Not even a little bit? Okay, so that means you already have your Starry Night Fluency Practice yellow trim book. You're just waiting to be told that we're on page number 121. Those digits, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. And it does, same as the last time, it's plus 1 minus 1 plus 10 minus 10. And it looks like this with the added note of saying write the missing number. Pay attention to the addition or subtraction sign. So you're not like doing all addition and all subtraction. You're just going to be mixing it and matching it. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock. And as always, do our very best because, that's what we do. We do our best. All right. Get the clock going. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. All right. You heard just as well as I did. Time is up. Oh, don't make those faces. The goal is always to do your best. Two right is better than 30 wrong every day. And you know this. We know this. We're almost at the end, the finish line. Yes, my almost second graders. Let's go ahead and check our work. Come on. Okay, so let's go ahead and check our work. It says write the missing number. Pay attention to the addition or subtraction sign. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 15, 25, 16, 26, 36, 6, 16, 26, 36. 27, 17, 7, 18, 28. Top of column 2, question number 16. 28 plus 10 is equal to 38. 10, 20, 30, 40, 39, 29, 19. 1, 10, 10, 1, 29, 29, 39. Okay, I think I did a good job again. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 30 in the starburst. I think I got them all correct. And we're going to look to see what is happening. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening 1, 2, and 3? Correct. We are increasing by groups of 10. Groups of 10. Look, see, we're going up by groups of 10. So then, what is happening with 11, 12, and 13? Ooh, what's happening here? We are decreasing. We're going down. So minus 10 is what's happening here. Good. And last question, 21, 22, 23. What's happening there? Yes, we're going down by 1, but also, so say we had 4 10s. Well, in order to take 1 away, we had to break up a group of 10, leaving 9 loose ones. But all right, guys, great work. Let's go ahead and continue with our lesson. Come on. as I said, let's keep it rolling. And today's application problem does have a clear right or wrong answer. Y'all was mad at me yesterday. It's okay though. It's okay. This one's on page 53, 5 10s and 3 1s in your Learn book. So blue number, blue trim. And it reads, Fran had 8 lizards. Anton gave some lizards to Fran. Fran now has 13 lizards. How many lizards did Anton give her? Let's think about that again. Fran had 8 lizards. Anton gave some lizards to Fran. Fran now has 13 lizards. How many lizards did Anton give Fran? Am I missing the whole, or am I missing a part? We're missing a part. Okay, now use that information to help you solve the problem. All right, go ahead. Alright, so this is what I did. I used the information provided to create a tape diagram where my whole was 13, my known part was 8, and I need to find my missing part. And I wrote it as a missing part addition sentence. This could have also been a subtraction sentence. The whole of 13 minus the known part 8 equals the unknown part 5. And we found out that Anton found 5 lizards. The ones that Anton found and gave to Fran, there were 5 of them. 8 and 5, 13. Good job. Alright, so let's look at this. We have bananas. We did this before when we went into module 4 and we jumped from 20s to up to 40. So, bananas. 4 bananas plus 3 bananas equals 7 bananas. Easy peasy. Well, 4 10s plus 3 10s equals 7 10s. Right? All I did was change my unit. The only thing, well, I guess technically I did 2 things. So I changed my unit. So remember, bananas, 10s. I changed my unit. Same math. Only now, my 10s, the value of my 10s is what we're looking at. 4 10s is 40. 3 10s is 30. 7 10s is 70. So we're still putting together. We're still taking care to look at our unit. But the 4 and 3 is 7. 4 and 3 is 7. 4 and 3 is still 7. But it's now 7 groups of 10, which is 70. 7 groups of 10 is 70. Good job. So, what if we have dimes and we have subtraction? Remember, subtraction and missing part adding is the same thing. So given this subtraction problem and this addition sentence, that means we're going to solve for the missing part. So 4 dimes plus, how many dimes, is equal to 6 dimes. Well, based on the picture, we know, and looking at what we see here, the mystery number is 2. So 4 and 2 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. These all come from the same number bond. Let's look at some together on page 219 in your Succeed book. We'll look at some together on page 219. Get my head out the way. In your Succeed book. So 21 10s and 9 1s. So 2, 1, 9 are the digits. 219. And what it tells us to do is complete the number bond or number sentence and then draw a line to the matching picture. So this first picture, we are given the whole and a part. We need to find the missing part. Is that if we're looking for the missing part, are we getting more or did we take some away? We took some away because 9 minus 30 or 30 plus blank equals 90 will tell us, let's look at the 10s. 9 10 is 3 10s and an unknown number of 10s. Well, if I have 9 10s and I take away 3 10s because that's my known part, I'm left with 6 10s. I'm left with 6 10s. Is that correct? Is that how I write that? Is that how I write 6 10s? Like 6 10s as a standard regular number. No, I don't write it like that. We have to indicate that all of my 1s ones are bundled up. None of my ones are loose. So this matches with this picture here, where we see the whole 90 crossing out on our picture shows to taking away. We cross it out on our picture, and we're taking away 30, and we're left with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So this was subtracting. We subtracted. What we did, we had a whole and a part, and we found the missing part. Let's look at the next one. Blank minus 40 is equal to 60. Blank minus 40 is equal to 60. What is missing here? A whole or a part? Or, I'm sorry, the whole or a part? The whole is missing, meaning even though it's written as a subtraction problem, whole minus part equals part. Well, if I'm given two parts and I put them back together, I have my whole, which means 6 tens and 4 tens is 10 tens. 10 tens or 100, because like I said, they come from the same number bond. These addition and subtraction facts are related, which matches to these dimes. These dimes show 10 dimes minus 4 dimes. We're left with 6 dimes. So while we used addition to solve, we want a picture that matches the way the question was asked, which is the subtraction. Now this one here, we have the whole and a part. We're looking for a missing part. But because it's a number bond, it's not telling us that we have to add or subtract. We can say 40 plus equals 60, or 4 tens plus equals 6 tens. That's fine. That's fine. But because it's written in number bond format, we don't necessarily have to be subtracting. We can be adding or subtracting because this number bond is part, part, whole, whole, part, part. Well, what is this missing part? 2 tens, and 2 tens has the value of 20. 2 tens has the value of 20. So that matches actually with this picture here. Oh, wrong button. I went backwards. Oops, my bad. Matches with this picture here. Now, the way this picture is drawn, is that addition or subtraction? It's addition. Good. We have our two parts drawn here with the space in between to indicate that there are two separate parts. So 4 bags of money, plus 2 bags of money equals 6 bags of money. 4 tens plus 2 tens equals 6 tens. 40 plus 20 equals 60. All right, one more. Now, we already know what the match is going to be because it's the only one left, but we're still going to talk about the problem. This one says 80 minus blank equals 60. 80 minus blank is equal to 60. Am I missing a part or the whole? A part. We are missing a part. Correct. We are missing a part. Now, notice this time it's given to us that we don't know which part we took away, but we do know how much is left. So, knowing the rules of number bonds, we can do the same thing. We can still flip these. So 80 minus is equal to 60. Well, coming from this number bond, 80 minus is equal to 60. We can still say 80 minus 60 is equal to the missing part. We can move the parts when we're subtracting. So if we're going part, part, whole, we can go part, part, whole. If we're going whole, part, part, we can also go whole, part, part. I know it sounds the same, but you gotta look. See, part, part, or part, part. It doesn't matter which one you go first. As long as when you're subtracting, you start with the whole, and when you're adding, you start with the parts. Because the two parts should be the same as the whole. The two parts combine to produce, create the whole. That's why the equal sign is not a period. It's a balance. It's a balance. So 80 minus blank is equal to 60. How many did we cross out? 2. Yes, we crossed out 2 dimes. And 2 dimes, if each dime is 10, has the value of 20. So 80 minus 20 is equal to 60. 80 minus 20 is equal to 60. And as we saw today, we are adding and subtracting only by groups of 10. So it's all plus or minus 10s. We are not touching the ones today. We are not touching the ones today. We are adding and subtracting only by groups of 10. Only in groups of 10. And you're going to do the same thing. Pay attention. Did we add more? Did we cross out? Read the symbols. Take your time. Page 55, front and back, 55, 56 in your blue trim learn book. We are adding and subtracting with tens. From this number of tens minus that number of tens. This number of tens plus this number of tens. We are not worried about the ones today. Don't worry, I'll bring them up. Don't worry, I will bring them up. Trust. They's a coming. But first, let's just do groups of adding and subtracting whole groups of 10. Okay? That's page 55 in your learn book, front and back. Do your best. Pick your book up. Go ahead and get working on that. Leave this alone. Come back after you've practiced some to complete your exit ticket. Come back after you've practiced some to complete your exit ticket. Don't just go on to the next slide and do the exit ticket. No. Practice on paper. Practice on paper. Please? Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Let me know if you have any questions. And until next time, bye.